So you've been enjoying life a little bit too much and let your fitness slip. You find yourself staring at the mirror like, how do I get here? You are not alone because millions of people experience the same reality. The good thing is, you watch this video to the end and follow these tips step by step, you're gonna also be able to experience your dream body in no time. I've been a fitness coach for a decade and worked with clients from all over, and I've been able to help people go from 30% body fat to cutting that in half. Today, I'm gonna share you a practical roadmap to help you get to feeling good in your own skin and progress towards your goals. So before we dive into the steps, I wanna hear from you. What is your biggest challenge you're facing right now? Is it staying consistent with your workouts? Maybe you're a foodie and you're dealing with those cravings, or is it just finding the old motivation to keep going? Drop your comments below and I'll be sure to respond. Number one, you gotta get real with yourself. So it's time to stop downplaying your situation and look yourself in the mirror and be like, all right, I know I have to know my game and it's time for me to put this in gear and take it to the next level. Be honest with yourself. When you go home and you look yourself in the mirror, are you happy with what you see? When you look at that family photo, are you happy with what you see? Are you being the best dad? Are you being the best role model for your kids? Are you being the best leader at your company? So be real with yourself. Don't start downplaying your situation because that does not give you an advantage for your health. If we don't do this first step right here, your health won't change unless you admit that you have a problem. So you gotta look yourself in the mirror, you gotta get real with yourself, and you gotta be like, all right, I've been off my game, but this time I'm gonna take it serious. So get real with yourself, stop downplaying your situation. The second thing that I want you to do is to choose micro goals. So a lot of times we make the mistake of saying, all right, I wanna lose 50 pounds, I wanna lose 30 pounds, I wanna get shredded. But if you've been off your game for 2 years, and you just wanna automatically lose 50 pounds and get shredded, it could be super overwhelming, especially if you haven't developed that consistency and that discipline yet. So choose a micro goal. A micro goal is a smaller goal that you can easily obtain that's gonna give you some consistency and some momentum. So instead of losing 50 pounds, let's say I'm gonna go to the gym 2 times this week, and then I'm gonna focus on the first 5 pounds. That sounds super attainable and then something that you can do. So don't try to figure out big goals. We're gonna do micro goals, and micro goal our thing all the way down to our transformation. So don't choose a big goal, focus on a micro goal. So after you've done these two, you're getting some good momentum. So what I want you to do next is to set a daily step goal. So you probably watched a lot of YouTube videos and they're like 10,000 steps is the best thing that you wanna do. That's gonna help you lose the most fat. And that is great. But if you work at a desk, if you're sedentary, and you're probably only getting maybe 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day, 10,000 can be a stretch. So what I want you to do is set a daily step goal that you can obtain, but still push yourself. So for example, if you're at 3,000 steps per day, I want you to set it to 5,000 steps. That's gonna make you more conscious and you're gonna hit that goal. Once you hit that goal, I want you to slowly keep building until you get to 10,000 steps, but don't automatically try to go to 10,000 if you're at 3,000. So set a daily step goal and determine that based on what your activity level is now. So after you've done all this, the fourth thing I want you to do, start with resistance training. So while it's tempting to jump into a rigorous workout routine, the key is consistency over intensity. So start with just 1 day of resistance training per week using the step ladder approach. So build a simple routine that you can stick to and gradually increase the frequency as you develop consistency. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Number 5, get support. So when it comes to fitness, it is a long journey, and a lot of times you're gonna hit plateaus. You're gonna be times you're motivated, you're not motivated. So if you're going at this alone, you're doing yourself a disservice. So I recommend you joining a community, getting a coach, or finding a friend who is in better shape than you, telling them your fitness goals, and having them holding you accountable. Fitness is one of those things you don't want to go at alone. Personally, I got in the best shape of my life when I started training with other people and following a program where people can hold me accountable. So if you're at 30% body fat and you want to cut that in half, get some support, get a team that's going to help you accelerate your goals much faster. Now that you have a roadmap to kickstart your journey on getting lean, it's time to take action. So pick one step from today's video and commit to implementing it into your daily routine. Then come back and share your progress in the comments. Remember, your transformation starts with a single step. Let's do this together. Thanks for watching today's video. If you're one of those people who's like, man, I just want a step-by-step system and I want some accountability, I have a system and provided accountability directly from me. So I set some time aside in my calendar, so I'll put a link in the description. Make sure you book a call. If that sounds like something you'll be interested in, I'm looking forward to talk to you. Peace.